Hey y'all, it's 7:30 on a weekend. Guess what time it is? It's time for the Sugar Show. Hey you guys! So yes, I'm Natalie SUGAR Brown. It's 7:30 on a Wednesday. On at that time, we do it how we do it on the show. We talk women's boxing. I'm Natalie SUGAR Brown, former world ranked woman and this is my platform to talk about women's boxing, the authentic of what's going on, what been, what's coming, and okay. So tonight's show, maybe a quick one. Okay, to my true. Um, I I got some things. I got into my new. Listen, we just going to brush over what the top, carry it over to next Wednesday. Trust me, okay? A real party like we always do. Me, Mike, and them, my boys that talking who shows up, my misfits. Okay, so the topic owns on call. So it seems to be it seems uh this mega and super and all that goody goods and then shook up the bones in many of these crones out here. We dusting off the gloves and we getting back in the ring. And we winning too. Yeah. So you know, just taking let's start. We're gonna talk about some crones that just had some fights and looking good out here. They winning and they doing their thing. On to the next conquest. Lovely assistant. Any pictures of my crones out here? Okay then. Oh man, itty bitty. All right, but let's talk about this crone right here. Oh, thank you. Okay, right here. Cara Rowe. Okay, and so Carol just recently and dusted her gloves back on and at 125. Now let me tell you something about this baddie right here. She's 46 years old. Okay, and she's back in line, right? She's in the shape and she wants to try. She want to try some ears. You know, wet backs out here that feel like they can just without getting the getting the round experience that these crones have fought all their lives pretty much to but let me tell you about Miss Cara Rowe. Okay, so Miss Cara Rowe, where out of uh Detroit, she either Detroit or Windsor, over there in that area. She represent Kronk, as you can see on her poster. She was a baddie back in the day. Uh, she she is an I think she always rallied that lightweight. Always had good leverage lightweight. I think she's about 5'8", 5'9", and she could punch. Okay, so she was knocking them girls down, and I think she was stopping them. Okay, I was trying to call her the cash in on like the I don't know, so the pressure or something, or it didn't come to blows. But this baddie right here, uh, right now she's back on the scene, back on the scene or get in the scene with the gangster lean. Okay, so she coming, OC, old crone out here. I'm curious to see where this path leads her. Um, she I don't want to lie, even though she was a great fighter and a great boxer, she had a style where she was more of a defensive fighter, move away, and then count. When she broke you down doing that, then she jumped on you and good long shots. Now, I ultimately see a fight between this crone and the two ladies who will light. I believe it's October 12th. Um, Michaela Meyer. This would be a good match, right? Because, like I said, what about watching these young, wet-nosed broads out here fighting each other out? It's about a, a crone or a real been around for a while, managing this fight, fighting good opposition and performing. Performance of this crone, Cara Rowe, against these two hot pockets that are about to fight. Michaela Meyer, who has two Rowe. I think Rowe's a southpaw, though, which would make that fight, as well as Baumgartner, who is, I believe, Baumgartner is that's or out or around that same area. So I'm sure got to put some feelers out there that paths might have been crossed at some point, but we'll next week. Okay. Lovely assistant, is there any other that I can talk about? Okay. So this other crone, right hand side, Olivia Gorilla, you can't keep a good. This broad makes sure that she keep her foot in it. Okay. Last showing was last year. So um I believe she was as low as 135 pounds, and now she just had a fight with Logan Holler, and I'm mentioning because Logan Holler is also an interesting fight. Logan Holler is 31 years old. Okay, so Olivia Gorilla fought. This is the interesting part. Now we know that Olivia small broad. She's actually fought as low as 126. Y'all, guess what? This crone went in 63 pounds. Yes, I said it. She weighed in 3 pounds and fought Logan Holler, which who and won 9-1-1 at the time. So 9 wins, 1 loss at the time. Okay, messed around and gave Logan an L on her record. Okay, now let me tell you about I'm Logan. Okay, because these green these green broads come in. I sift and I check stuff, and I gotta say, you know, uh, Logan Holler's receipts, a good receipt on her. Okay, just off the strength that her fight one was versus another crone, Chevelle Hallback. So, but these numbers, y'all. So Olivia Gorilla is 40, and then Chevelle Hallback is 51 years old. I remember one time this. I'll say the statement, but these crones. They are alive and well. So Chevelle Hallback won over this, beat her just as early as last year as well. Holler, I suppose, wanted to take the route where she is looking to make a name for herself by fighting these name crones, but I let the smooth taste fool cooler and thought Father Time was going behalf in these matchups. And I'm gonna tell you this, just like in the last we had, um, women, we mature better with that age. Okay, so fighting these not be as easy as y'all think it's going to be. I'm telling Sugar really think about dusting them gloves off. You know, I do lie to you. I do miss it, but I still got a little reservation about getting back in the game. It's just so much, you know. I like talking about it. I like being my little pretty, because Sugar got some booty to do. Okay. Anyway, um, back to back to. Okay, and so, all right, yeah, the 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 wonder and the excitement and amazement is just how versatile the crone Olivia Gorilla really is. Broad, okay, she's like, and she's not fighting Sugar Puffs. Gets in there. I believe she started off and had a raw deal. Olivia, a nasty record, and she was fighting just about anyone. I love this rough and tumble. Came back, right? Got herself together, came back, and started winning, and started to these name broads' chests and beating them, right? She got rocked ice cold by Jelena Marjanovic, who she's a crone that came back, but she's not featured tonight. But a match between Olivia and a match between Jelena Marjanovic, exciting match until Gorilla ran right hook, southpaw right hook of Marjanovic and got dropped ice cold. Um, and she came back from that. But I would love for you to discuss with you guys next week as fighter. Okay, lovely assistant. Do we have? I mean, come on with the other images. Okay, so there she go at the weigh-in, and what I never understand with fighters like Gorilla is how do you go to 126 pounds and then you can also 163 pounds. Like you can, that means you can find somewhere to, right? You really packing that chunk junk in the trunk. Just looking at these two, you know, Gorilla is a short, strong crone. I would actually love to see this my girl who's uh Cameron out of, okay. I would love for there to be a match between Gorilla and Cameron, because that crone performance is the thing that makes the fight. And Cameron out of UK, who will be fighting very soon. She's got a great style, and she's also Gorilla, but they have the same type of uh, uh, strong body, and I would love to see how them generalship that happens between those two in a match. Run did something with fought Melissa Hernandez or Hernandez Hernandez, and not one of the Sharks' better performances. And I think Cameron got her, to be honest. But Hernandez, the Shark Hernandez, another crone that's out here that's just she was on that card that fell through with Cara Brown, and a heavyweight crone still doing it. And that would have been a great card. I believe the promoter fell very ill, and so such right. Next image. Okay, so this is what I was going to talk about, and this who just continuing, because this is a short show tonight. I said Sugar got some things that I need to do that when popped up on me. Okay. Mariana Juarez, this baddie, this crone. Okay. But don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay. This is a bad bitch right here. Okay. She's for a while she's fought. She just fought Jackie Nava, and that's crone that's out here in the industry. You know what I'm saying? I just love the evolution of women's boxing in showing of the fact that we win. Okay, where before, you know, they were only focused the time of development for abroad. Now these who are still fighting is giving spotlight to now the coming uppance of abroad who's become a badass crone. You heard me? Okay, so yes, okay, and Barbie Juarez is 42 years old. Okay, and she rallies at super bantam. I always, like I'm saying this, and this may not be her weight to be, because she can be there. Estrada now, my girl. It's not. Come on, Mike, help me out. I know you out there. My girl, Estrada, number one on my pound. Just left Golden Boy, and it is now a top ranked fighter. This right here between Juarez versus Estrada, phenomenal. This will be a mega match. This crone versus Estrada. Both have. I mean, it would have the drama because both are spicy. It will have the history because both have good history. You know, in the game like a mug. Both have a story. You know, it's just actually be a fantastic mega that, because this is mega. Okay. Would her and Estrada is a young star broad in this game, would be an epic match. And represent for the small broads, you know, at 122. Do we have any lovely assistant? Okay. Look at these. Look at right here. This is a picture of a 42-year-old woman box. Okay. Now, I'm going to say that I was holding tonight. I remember when I was, you know, I own ship, and one of a dear friend of mine was talking to me, and she said, "When are you going to quit? When are you going to stop this?" And I never gave thought to it because, a fighter tiring. Retirement just kind of happens, it's, and so I didn't think, I said, you know what, I'll retire when I'll do it no more. And she says, you need to think about cutting this because no fight. Well, I tell you, that one was, because I never thought of it that way. I never thought of anyone, well, that's an old woman fighting, right? I always believed that, could get herself in enough shape to step through those ropes and perform enough to be respected and to be and to have attention. Okay. So this right here now, a beautiful sentimental piece on that chessboard of to show all y'all out here, okay, that once always a baddie. Okay, so young baddies only grow up to be bad bitch crones. Okay, look at this 42-year-old, and she actually just won her. She actually just won her fight as well. So like we winning out here. Okay, that's why Sugar's really thinking about. Make me want to. She really made me want to chisel down and get back right. Yeah, that some of my guys out there, then Sugar might sweat off some of that jiggle meat so she could become a Barbie right here. Yeah. So proud of you, Barbie. Always. Any my host, it's me and you host tonight. And so is there any other assistant that we can share tonight? Okay, here we go again. She's 42 years old in this picture, y'all. Okay, and she got, yes, so she is a champion. Okay, do that look like a watch that you wouldn't want to see fight? I'll bring a date. Mike, you out there? Let's go see Barbie. This right here sells. This right here sells. This is a proud candidate of women's. This will make my old ass sign right back up again, and a couple of others out there, like the broads or the crones that we called out tonight, stepping back in the ring, and we want to visit some of those on the longer show. So yeah, I think I'm in for. Did we go to watch Barbie fight? Okay then. Okay. But this sells. This sells. This old lady, this box, a woman's fight between her and Juarez and Estrada, looking like this. Yeah, yeah. This is a great fight. Okay, it's epic. They both hot. Okay, and made the best baddie win. So Sugar's gotta go. All right. So a little bit short. Half hour tonight. Cut it. Made it a little bit under. Sugar got some obligations that came up quickly, but to continue this chat next Wednesday for sure. Okay, like, subscribe, share this Sugar. Okay, leave or uh any Crones that you know of that you would want Crones on call episodes, okay? And then we can with these ladies' journey, because that is the interesting part of women's boxing. It ain't really the start. It's how we navigate to the supposed end, and these stories are just awesome. Okay, every week and awesome. Okay, so like I said, subscribe this sugar. Okay, but until then, have a great weekend. Okay, bye.